This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. See, yesterday, you know that we created our own setup on Pega platform using of operator account. After that, we created our new application or our own application on Pega platform. Then we assigned that application to the current operator. So this is we saw that this is will take care by the LSA people, but that is the case why we are discussing. You know that we need knowledge for all the areas. Even we have to know what they're doing also. That's why how they are creating the application. What are the inputs are required? We saw that. After that, today agenda. So we'll see that few more features are there. When few more responsibility by LSA person. That is today agenda application documentation tool, project estimation tool. After that, once it is completed, we'll go for the deployment. So they are the topics we are going to see today. Okay, these all things will be taken by the project managers, LSC, and administrators. But we need to know everything before going to our part developer part. We'll see these are the roles and responsibilities. So application documentation. I told you there is a DCO feature that's called directly capturing object. Under that application profile, application, new application wizard, and app doc, then project estimation tools, estimation tools. Application profile is it will be taking the inputs and it new application wizard is creating the new application of Pega platform. For that, for whatever now the base application is created. For the base application, what are the rules they used to create this application? I want to know technical documentation. And suppose if you designed some, you developed some business requirement in that application. For that, even we have to use technical things. That is called rules. What are the rules used technically? Okay, what are the rules used technically? So finally, I want to. So generally, what we can do, generally people will write the technical documentation manually. But if you coming to Pega, no need to write the manually. Pega will be generating the automatically. There is one of the tool is available. That is called internal tool. That's called internal tool. That's called application documentation tool. So if you go for just open the application menu option and go for overview of the application. So before that, for your requirement, I need to give the estimation. Generally, this estimation will take care by the LSA people. I am the LSA person. You all are working under me. I got the requirements, a list of user stories. Each user story will contain the business requirement. I have my estimation. I will analyze requirement based on that. I can put time. The same thing I will assign you also. Please think it and let me know your side also because if I think maybe my way of thinking different and putting some different timing, so maybe if you're not able to reach for you will be you feel very difficult. What I can do, I can send you those User stories for you also. Please tell me that how much time is required for you. The user story one. For that, to complete that develop to complete the user story for the development, I will put 8 hours. Then you guys, developer one, you all are developers, but you given, so yeah, I also assign to you. You given the estimation time for developing of that requirement 16 hours or 20 hours or maybe 12 hours something. Then what I can do, I'll put one meeting here for all of them. So I put 8 hours. You told the 20 hours, 18 hours. That's don't. It's not worry about that. Okay. Madhav is put 8 hours, but I put 20 hours. Is there any problem? Nothing problem. Why should I have problem? Who knows that your side? We don't know, right? What you're thinking? Maybe I might be. I'm thinking wrong. Maybe even though I am an experienced person, maybe for me it will be 8 hours, but for you it may be less experience. Maybe it will take some time. Then what I have to do, I will ask you, I mean, you put 20 hours. I mean, why you are putting 20 hours? Please explain that. If did I miss anything? No. Then if you give the reason, valid reason, then we'll consider 20 hours. It's not like I'm a LSA person. So my estimation only we need to follow. It's not like that. This is will follow for everywhere and all the projects. So why you are putting this much hours? If you tell the reason, then we'll go for with the 20 hours only. No worry about that. So like that, LSA, the team involvement will be there to both will be discuss and will give the estimation for the requirements. That is project estimation tool that is available. Generally, they will prepare Excel sheet and something you write all the things, but here is not required. Go for action tab. Go for action tab. If you click on this, under actions, there is a generate sizing. This is called project estimation tool is available inside Pega product. So the template will be there inside the Pega product only. It will be generated by the project estimation tool. In that template, we need to do modification manually because if we follow your system estimation is very difficult for us. So we need to follow our estimation. Wait, it is going to generate sizing means estimation. So what is BPM? What is BRE? What is Pega? Why you need Pega? What is Pega software? What is Pega PDN? How to install Pega software? How to open Pega Cloud from the Pega PDN? Without install Pega software, we can practice also. After that, once you successfully installed, how to start the server, how to open the Pega application. After that, how to create our own setup on the Pega platform, how to create new application. These are things we saw till now. And now we are going to see that how to give the estimations. Create project sizing will be there. Your application, it is a Scrum, not waterfall. And after that, create the project sizing. Now it will be generate one template, Excel sheet template there. We need to do modification. These all things will take care LSA, no worry. LSA, Scrum Master. Okay. LSA, Scrum Master, these people will take care. So I think so. It is already came. If you go for download, yeah. Open the project sizing scrum.xls. Scrum Master. Scrum Master will there to take care about is all management activities he will take care. Open this Excel sheet, read well. Your non-IT people, please read well all the information what is there. I told you Agile methodology, Scrum Master, Jira, Scrum method, yeah, Scrum project. effort model tool, and still loading. Yeah. Total scrum. How many scrums are there? How many scrums are there? How many you need to add releases here? Phase 1 requirement, phase 2 requirement, Scrum 1, Scrum 2, Scrum 3. Like that, you need to mention all the phases, Scrums, a list of or a group of works, stories, requirements. Each sprint 1, sprint it will start there. How much time it is required? How many days are required to complete these all the stories, user stories, and start date, end date, billing hours. These are all things we need to do that. These are all things we need to do that. After that, we need to add the resource timings. How many resources are required? Scrum Master, and see that here. A Scrum Master is nothing but engagement leader. So LSA people and CSSA people, CSA people. How many people are required? You need to put the count according to the bill will be generated here. These all things will be taken by the LSC and project manager. You don't worry about that. Okay. These all things will be take care, will be handled in the elaboration stage. Inception, elaboration, construction, transition. Elaboration stage, they will do the estimation of the how much time is required for this time to handle these all requirements. How many resources are required? We need to prepare the one of the Excel sheet. Just it will be taken by the project manager LSA people. Then once you done that, save as and click browse and desktop level. You can save it. Is a loan application. Save it. Then close this. Like that, we need to according to whatever they're releasing the sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3 they given till Z. So then close this. After do that, done the certificate, then it's estimation. After that, we need to attach that project's sizing estimation to the application. So by using of this option, click browse, loan, submit. So they're keeping estimation template inside the Pega tool itself, inside your application itself. General, what will do? They'll send the email to all of the people, not required. So no need to send it. When adding here, automatically the email will be go to the all the people who are working in the developers, BAs, testers. Everybody will get the alert email. It will send the trigger. So that Excel sheet is added. So if you want, you can see that how much time they put it for your requirements. Even not only here in the Jira tool, they will update their rules also by the Scrum Master. So then see that after adding this, we can attach it here. If we click on this, view this project, then it will open and we can see that. After that, save it. Now we done the estimation. We done the estimation for your sprint 1 requirement. After once it is done that, then we need to generate the after you once you add the project estimation, then you by understanding the requirement you are going to designing the business requirement in the application. Once the development is completed, for the development what are the technical things they added, I want to write the manual documentation, but it will take more time. I don't want to go for that. This feature is available inside the Pega product, that is called by using of application documentation tool. I can generate the documentation, any kind of documentation automatically with good format. Go for all documentation. You don't want write it here. With good format, it will provide the as of now the basic application. We didn't create a single rule or single variable also inside the application. Just giving up three inputs, the base foundation application is created here. For that, what are the technical things they used by Pega? I want generate. See the different types of documentation types are available. Database documentation, business requirement documentations, input documentation. You can check it there. I want fully business process and requirement. Both documentation is required. Go for application documentation tool. Within a minutes, within a seconds, we can generate the documentation for the developing of for designing of the documentation. General, what we'll do, we'll say that I need 5 days, 6 days, 1 day. But here, see that loan application. I want a full application documentation. Okay. Now see that what are these all the contents. These are the chapters to include what are the things are required. You know, application already is recording all right. Don't select that option again here, please. It's taking time. Generally, if you go from the real-time level, enterprise edition level, it won't take this much time here. Okay, it will come within a seconds only, within seconds. Now I'm generating the documentation for your base application. So by reading the documentation, everybody will understand that what done technically, what is the requirement will be there. You'll understand well, everybody, because it's general documentation, right? Who is this? Now it's calling. Just hold on. Huh? Yeah. So now documentation is completed. Click to save to here. I'm not saving purpose. I'm just opening here. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hello. I think so. It is generated. Yeah. Open this documentation. See that how it will be generated. See, this documentation generated by the Pega tool, application version and develop created by the this person, this date, and see that with the proper format. So for writing up by you, it will take some time. Right now, see here, application overview. If you go for content, why it's not coming? I'll see that. Generally, here will come the content topics, course content, mean like application content. Now see the overview, description, empty will be there because of we didn't give anything. Now there's something rule sets are created. What is that? We'll talk to later. Okay. And reports, empty. Report definition rules, empty features. All are the empty features. And integration, empty. Decision rules, empty. Tables are empty because of we didn't create anything right till now. When condition rules. These are the by out of the box functionality. Out of the box. These are not yours rules. These are like Pega rules. Pega rules. These are the Pega rules, not for your rules. How it will be generated? Why these all things came? Will hold on. Include, yeah. Include related built-in on application layer assets also. Not required. I don't want your Pega related. I want only loan application things. Okay. That's why the show class and rule set references and use rule name was short. Okay, enough. And chapters provide links. Enough. Generate one more time now because it brought from the Pega product also what use for your application. I don't want only our application level what we created those things we need. That's why it took some time more. So now it is think so just downloaded. Open this. Yeah, see that now. Generated. Same thing. Rule sets, reports, all are empty. Security. Security means access groups. Access groups. No properties. Means your estimation. Excel sheet will come here. They will attach to here. But problem is it is a personal edition level. That's why it's not coming. If you go for enterprise edition level, the Excel sheet will be attached here. We can see that and your estimation time for your requirements. Remaining all are the empty. Nothing is there. If anything is missing, we need to add the other course contents. But simple basic documentation will be created. Only rule sets will be created. Remaining all are the security rules. That's called access group. Remaining all are the empty. It's not record anything here. See how it will be. What is the difference between now and before? Before document and this document. This document only application level. Before the document is it included Pega product rules also. So that's why I removed. I don't want those rules information. I want only our application rules information. So by reading this document, I can read and I can understand that what you done by you. So this is the way we can generate the documentation by the Pega tool once you completed your development. Once it's completed, before development, we not required to generate the documentation. So once the development is completed for preparing of those technical documentation, clearly understanding purpose, I can generate it total your application level. So this is about application documentation tool. Okay, application profiler, inputs received, new application wizard for creating application, technical documentation and estimations. They are the DCO feature directly capturing object. Pega will support this feature. Means Pega will be capturing the business requirement and converting as a application For that application, what is I want generate the documentation and estimation. For all the things we have inbuilt tools are available inside the Pega product. With help of these tools, I can do everything automatically. Did you clear what I'm saying? Did you clear what I'm saying? My question.
Yes, Father.
Now, where is the tools? Yeah. Now assume that. Now assume the LS work is over, then they will assign to the development. The construction part is over. Just assume that development is completed. Now we'll move to the deployment. So you know how many systems are there? Am I correct? How many systems are there? You know, development system, testing system, UAT, or you can call pre-production or production systems. Four types of systems are there. So now our we are the it is a new application. As of now, it is available only development system. Is a legacy application or you can call existing application, then it will be available for systems. As a new application, it is available as of now here only. So development is completed. Now I want to testing team is ready. So they also prepared well all test cases to test your application. They know the business requirement, they read and understand the business requirement, and they analyze the business requirement, they prepare test cases, they're ready to test your application. But they have their own system that's called testing system. Then we need to move your application from development system to testing system. Then what also once you once you bring to here, they'll test the application. If you have any issues, they will raise the issues inside the Jira tool. Before raising the issue, first they will ask all the leads and management. Then once they decide that, then they will send to the they will raise the issue in the Jira tool, and Jira tool, what are the issues will be coming, Scrum Master will be monitoring and assigning to their lead. Lead again will assign to you according to what you developed requirement. In that, if in that requirement, if you are getting any issues, that will be assigning to you only. We need to solve again development system only. So again, we need to bring to a testing system. How to bring it here? First of all, okay, this is the process. Fine. First of all, I need to bring the from one system to another system, from the lower version to higher version, higher environment. From the middle, this is a higher environment, right? First one, two, three, four, like this, lower to higher, again higher, higher, like this. So we can assume that. So now, how to bring the this concept you can call deployment concept here. This concept you can call deployment concept. This also generally will take care LSA and administrator people, but our involvement also will be there. How we can do deployment? Already I told you, Pega will support to two deployments, right? What is that? Manual deployment, automation deployment. Manual deployment, automation deployment. But if you can say that in my project we are using the manual deployment, don't say automation deployment, because we cannot do the practically automation deployment in the by using our personal edition. So even in my project also still we are using the manual deployment, not automation deployment. So no worry about that. We can say manual deployment. I will show you that how we can do manual deployment. Then I will tell you automation deployment theoretically, but practical is not possible with the personal edition. So now, so just assume, sir, everything is completed now. Close all. The deployment is completed. Then before taking your application from source system to target system, from source system to target system, from source system to target system. Source means development, target means testing system. how to bring it. So before bringing, first we need to test the checklist here mainly. First, number one, what they given the requirement, whether you reached or not your estimate, their estimation, their expectations. Sorry, we need to test the application properly by you. First, number one, step one, please note it. Before moving to the application, we need to take care about this one. First one, check all the functionalities whether we reached their business expectations. After done the first point, then second point, there is a version control rule, check in check out. All rules check in or not, you have to check in. Okay, you need to test the second point, all rules you check it in or not. You check in, then only all the rules will be safe, otherwise not as safe, then it won't move to the target system also. So you need to test the second point. Then third point, we need to check the application performance or quality. There are two types of qualities: design quality and runtime quality. Design quality, runtime quality. I think what do you mean that, right? How to check the design quality? You already discussed this feature in the when you talk about why you need Pega or Pega features, Pega capabilities there. How to check application design quality? Arey yaar, please, you have to open your mouth, otherwise very difficult. I can
Guardrail
finish
tool.
guardrail tool. So by using of guardrail tool, generally what I have to do, we need to call senior people, check the code review. Sir, I don't want from the Pega system level. Okay. But even though still we'll call the senior people LSA person. LSA person here again I'm telling the real-time level in the project. Who will take care about code review? LSA or senior people. When is LSA will take care code review, don't worry about that. Once it is completed, we need to call the LSA person and check the code review. That's anyhow, that's fine, good, we can do that. But even they introduced checking of manually, it will take time. For avoiding this, we'll go for automation way, that is guardrail tool. So when the design quality is good, then automatically runtime quality will be good, right? So whether go for how to check the design quality, go for configure application quality guardrail complaint score. Now we are running the guardrail tool for your application. Because we are on the application level, so when I select the guardrail tool, will be checking the current application only. It's taking time. It is checking the application quality. As of now, it is done by the system. Even not an, it is completely as of till now, it is done by only system, not by you. The functionality will show the 100% when the system is always perfect, right? Correct. Through you, have you created any rules as of now? No, still now we didn't create even single variable also. The guardrail score 100 to 100, so superb, but minimum is 95 here. 95. Okay, if below 95, then I won't allow you to deploy your application from development to higher environment, that is testing environment. So below 95, then we can see the issues. So what are the issues? How where we can see complaint details. By using of this tab there we can see the issues. We need to fix the issues. Okay. Warning details, warning summary. See that. We need to resolve before production live system. So whatever you generate the score, I want to generate the PDF format. We can generate the PDF. If you click on this completely whole information will be in the PDF format. But one question was, I want run this tool weekly twice. Again, same boring work. Correct? Every day we need to come and check this one. Is there any instead of doing by you, this responsibility I can assign to the system. They will take an automation way. You know well. So what is the procedure to schedule the? There is any some work I want run some particular time. So we have the options agents, queue processor, job scheduler. The same thing here. Backend. There is agents will be running the backend. So I want this report daily or weekly. So daily or weekly. That will be decided by also LSA person only. Just assume the daily. And I want send this report to daily some particular people. Just add all of them. Operator IDs here. Then automatically daily they are getting the report. There we can check it, the score, everything regularly. Otherwise if you not done that regularly, what will happen? You are going to delivering tomorrow. Today if you're checking, there are issues will be there. Again you need to fix it. Again you need to retest it. A lot of rework will be there. It will be will struggle and risk, everything will be there. So better daily if you monitor, concentrate this, then we can avoid those kind of issues. We can easily deploy your application to the any target system, right? So now your application quality is very good. I mean design quality is fine. When design quality is good, definitely runtime quality will be good. Runtime means execution time. Means I send the request, I need to get the response quickly. It means that in our application level there is some screen is there. I given the employee ID. By giving of employee ID, I need to get all the employee details. But when I'm giving the employee ID is a request, but I'm getting fetching the employee details, it is a response. It's taking time. Why it is taking time? So delay response. So what I can do? It's not good. Application slow performing. You know, right? When you log in some Redbus, IRCTC, some Gmail, Facebook, if you take the time, what you will do? And not only that, even simply see that Pega login screen itself. Once you give the operator credentials, it's taking time. You're thinking that it is taking more time. Why? What is the reason? Any database issue or memory RAM size? So it is a memory less. You will think it is all a network issue. So it is a space issue or network issue. We can think it first these things. They both are good. Then what is the technical issues? The other issues will be there to handle to not performing well your application means. Okay. How to check it? When you are testing the application, please you always need to open the performance analyzer tool. Okay, otherwise we can open the even alerts tool. Okay, performance tool, what is purpose? To there's two response. One is to trace the database, second is to check application runtime performance. That will be there as alerts. View my alerts based on the timestamp. We can identify that is the latest any performance issue. Okay, there we can see that. Okay, based on timestamp, see the alert ID. Main is Pega 005, 001, 2020 database issues. So based on these issues, I need to fix the issues. DB times taking time. How to fix it, I'll talk to you later. So what happened, actually you need to take it this much time, 500 milliseconds, but it is taking threshold time, it is taking the database operation took more than the threshold of 500 milliseconds. So 8 we are expecting, but it is taking 18 milliseconds. How we can solve this problem? That we'll talk later, not now. That we can see later. So by using of DSS, dynamic system settings, using this I can solve this problem. What is the solution for this? To increase the time, or you need to see the technically you need to change anything, but easily to solve the problem I will go for this problem. What is the solution? DSS, dynamic system settings. Using of this I am going to increasing of the threshold time. So then here also, maybe if you have see the issues I can fix it this way. If there is no any issues, fine. So your runtime quality also good. Superb. Your runtime quality also good, no doubt. So we need to follow these checklist in source system when you are going to taking bringing to the target system. So everything is good. Now we need to take your application. It is a new application. I need to take the whole application from the development to testing system. How to take it? Very simple, sir. For this we need to do lot of risk in the other level, but here very simple. Again I'm going to use again tools only. Application, distribution, then click application, distribution, click export. Click export. I want take the whole application. Please remember, because this is a new application. The application is not there inside the target system. Then I want take the whole application by using of export tool. So you know that I need to create the product file. It is GIF format. So even when you got the Pega software, it is GIF format only. The same thing, that is called product file. By using of export or by using of package. There's two ways will be there. By using of package, by using of export, by using of both ways. By using of export means if you want to take whole application is existing application, then legacy application I can use package option. I'll tell you that. First of all, we'll go for the whole application. What is the whole application? That is loan app your application version, then export it. It's called manual deployment. I'm just going to show you that. Now we exported up, we created product file successfully. Taking time. It's created successfully. After that, once it's created, please download this file by clicking of this. So now what I have to do, generally what we can do before nowadays, before days, like we'll download this file, then we'll keep some sharing folder where development and testing and UAT and production, these all people will sharing the information. We have the sharing folder there, we'll keep it, and from that again they'll put it to the target system. So downloading and copy pasting again doing and moving to the target system. Instead of this all again manual work, because nowadays before is waterfall, 3 months once, 6 months once we have the deployment deliverable releases, but now is agile methodology, every 3 weeks once we have releases deployment. So again boring work continues, the same work within. We can make it as any automation way. Repository, I think repository means what is one of the location. I need to send this Instead of downloading and sending, no secure. What we can do directly, I can send this code product file zip file to the target location. You can give it the target location. The repository is it's not possible to create here. The repository rule is available under sysadmin category. Under that, see that there is available sysadmin repository will be contain the location. It is a location. There is a target system location. I need to give it here. So as of now, it's not possible to create it. There is a default storage there. It is a local system. See that is a local system current one. Generally, the target system location we need to create the repository rule there. We can give the location the target system. Then click export. Then this product file will be exported directly into the target system. See that is published successfully. Now what happened? No need to download, no need to copy paste. Directly I push this code in target system. So now we successfully exported. Fine. Now we need to move to the target testing environment system. It is a higher environment. So it is a target system. So there no need to take the backup because it's not an existing application, it's a new application. So what we can do, again go for configure, application distribution, use import option. From the repository or from the local file, whatever you want. Click default store. It's not possible to create our repository because that is the restricted here. If you want, you can check it. Sysadmin category. Hmm. Repository. Created. Sorry, we restricted privileges for this rule. Will get this error message. I'll show you that. Is a testing create open. See that you don't have access privilege for this creating of this one. So that is the problem. So they restricted into the Pega personal edition. Now here, what is this? I need to select the application. Which application? Your loan app. Select this. Click next. I am importing your application into testing environment. This will take care administrator. Administrator will take care. You no worry about that. Okay. But the deployment when it will happen in the weekend here. Okay. When the application not using users and will send the this is the downtime. Don't use the application. So maybe weekend at night time they will do the deployment. That's why so they never do the working days. They will do only weekends. So click done. After done the deployment, log off the application, stop the server, restart the server, log in the application. Now we can open this application. Then they will start to test the application in the testing system. This is the manual deployment. Export import. If you go for automation deployment by using of DevApps, Jenkins, Docker, deployment manager, they will take care. You don't just know knowledge, but I didn't get chance to work in these areas. In my project, we are using manual deployment only. You have to tell that only. Okay, go for Pega PDN and check it. There is a Automation deployment, Pega PDN, Pega PDN, right? I told you please create it. There you can go for the search option. You can search it. Otherwise, go for Google also. Just we can say that Pega automation deployment. Just type it and search. You can get a lot of information. But just in intro point of the, if they ask you, just again I'm telling you answer. I didn't chance to work. I know just knowledge of that. But in my project level, we are using the manual deployment. Then we'll ask how we can do the manual deployment. Can you please tell me in your project level what I told the steps? You need to tell the step by step clearly. This is the whole deployment, right? This is the whole application you took right now. But is the existing application? Applications are available all the areas. But whatever you add the new feature, those features alone I need to bring to here. How to bring those things? I'll talk to you later. For that, they introduce here rules and concept. I'll talk to this one. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So this is about deployment concept. It will take care by the your administrator. Sorry, administrator. Yeah. So it will take care by the administrator. This is about deployment concept. Now, today, enter your questions. How to do the deployment in your project? Please note the answers. Write the answer in the documentation. I already given the answer for you. And practical work, see that application documentation, project estimation, and do the deployment process also. They're the practical three things for you today class. Tomorrow is agenda. Now, after giving off the three inputs, right? Application name and application structure, organization name, some structure is created. So I told that is created, base application is created. So what are the rules they used, how the structure will be created, we can see tomorrow this one. Okay, they're the tomorrow agenda class. So how the application structure that is called enterprise class structure is created for your application by the Pega tool that we can discuss. This is created by automatically, not by you. We never create, but we have to know what is the formula they used, what are the inputs, what is the formula they used to create this structure by Pega tool. We need to understand the manually. That I will explain it tomorrow. Okay, this also will take care by the LSA person. Once it is completed this responsibility, then we'll move to the our responsibility. It's called development. It's called construction stage. Clear? So any question from anyone? Monday, coming Monday, I will check it what you done. So you mean I think total 16 members, not Paul to check, but I will pick up one name, but which name I don't know. Suddenly I will ask one person. We have to present your system. Whatever I done till tomorrow class, we need to complete by the everything up to date by Monday class. No excuse. I have some work, personal work, whatever. Personal work will be there. That's why training, right? Everything will be there. We cannot stop on that, right? It will be there, and the same thing part of this work. So I want up to date by Monday class. Whatever till tomorrow I'm discussing with you. Theoretically, practically, intro point of everything should be there. Okay, fine. I think from Monday onwards we are going to start actual task. That's called development. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll meet you tomorrow. Bye. Yeah. What happened? It's not coming.